Hello everybody and welcome back to TWIO. This week in Osu, the show where I go through some cool plays that have happened this week and then we talk about some fun and interesting news at the end. But before we get into that, if you watched last week, you'll know we have a new segment, Question of the Week, and the question this week is, what is your favourite beat map? Now it could be a specific map or a set, I don't care. Tell me what your favourite map is and why. Personally, my favourite map set is the Mo Chaotic set of Heat Abnormal. This entire map set has some really fun patterns to hit, even on the lower diffs. But I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions, so let me know down below. But to start things off, we have Boshiman741 setting this the Lonely Tower hidden play. This is AR7 flow aim on CS10. Next up, Ekoro set this inhuman EZDT score on Endless Tewi-ma Park, and I don't get how a human can read this map, it's ridiculous. Next up, we have a Lifeline play on the Last Blue Sky. This is an AR11 300 BPM jump map and he single tapped it. Absolutely incredible stamina from this guy. Now, as a lot of you will know, Accolibed likes to skip PB milestones. Specifically, he skips the even ones. He skipped 800, 1k, 1.2, 1.4 and 1.6 and has now skipped 1.8 for this 1.9k PP play on Sidetracked Bay. Now, of course it's on Sidetracked Bay because it's Accolibed, but what's insane about this is the pop-off that he had last week that I was talking about led to him regaining his number 2 spot and proving that he is the one true competitor for Mrekk's number 1 spot and dethroning him. Because this pop-off came off the back of a hiatus from the game. He was de-rusting really when he set these scores. So it's going to be interesting now that he's gotten his sort of love for the game back, it seems, to see where he's going to go with this. Next, we have Atlas setting the first Relax 4K PP, obviously being the Relax PP record. And the jumps on this map, man, they are no joke. Just take a look. Next up, we have the number 2 Netherlands player Tutel setting their top play on Epitaph. This was their first 1K and the Netherlands PP record, and they did it at COE. Now that is some aura. But that about does it for the plays, so we go on to the news. And to start with, a player known as Hertai is the current highest ranked player who joined less than a year ago. Now this absolutely terrifies me, makes me feel like Unk status, makes me feel like I'm washed, because I've been playing this game for 5 years now, and this guy is a higher rank than me, has a higher play count, and more hours. Like, I just can't put in the amount of time that people like this are putting in, and this guy is an absolute prodigy in my eyes, and it'll be interesting to see what he does with this improvement, because he's still active. Because if he carries on with this speed of improvement, in around 2 months, he should be about 3k, nearly in the 2k range. And we don't know what that means for 6 months time. If he's still active, he could be a top 100 player already. Next up, if you don't want spoilers for COE, skip to this time in the video. But of course, it's over now, and Mrekk and Maliszewski had their 1v1 match, and oh boy, cinema. Mrekk swept the floor with Maliszewski, conceding absolutely zero. No, Mrekk didn't concede any point. What are you talking? Look at the tiebreaker? Oh no.
I mean, there's not a lot of time left. I think it's still going to be confirmed here. Maliszewski, unless it's maybe like a spin to win, but regardless of that, great way to end it in a bang here. But yeah. Oh, wait, does that miss make
Hold
the flip
on
happen?
A second here.
Wait, no.
Mrekk might be out clutched on this show match. It's 2K score going into the very end. Does Malish get his map? And he does on the spinner! Maliszewski takes the show match and he's got his point.
It's a way to end on a high note for Maliszewski. Despite the scoreline being so one-sided, it's clear to see that these two are the best to ever touch this game.
So as it turns out, Mrekk nearly swept the floor with Maliszewski, conceding no points until they played the tiebreaker, where Maliszewski pulled it back at the last second. Absolute cinema, an incredible performance from both players. Nothing but respect for the two of them. This was like watching an unstoppable force fight an immovable object. And the last thing I want to talk about, this guy Nitro, by the way. I don't know, I've never heard of him, but he made this website called Osu Scorecard Generator, and what you can do is enter the ID of any score on the website and it will generate this nice looking scorecard, and you can then enter any extra text that you want to put on the scorecard and also save it as a PNG so that you can brag to your friends about the score or post it on Twitter. But in all seriousness, I do want to know your guys' feedback on this website and on the design of these scorecards, if you prefer them in this video to using the Reddit posts like I've been doing for the last 30 weeks straight, because I think they look a lot cleaner. Reddit posts can be messy, blah blah blah. Just let me know your thoughts down in the comments section, it would be much appreciated. Oh, and also tell me if you find any bugs. But that about does it for this week in Osu. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. I'm going to be streaming every weekend on Twitch, so go check me out there. Join the Discord to hang out with me and other Osu players and leave any feedback, positive or negative. I will read it, suggestions too, but I will see you next week in Osu.